A newfound adventure here. It's empty. It is empty inside our little headquarters here. People are off doing their own thing. Now we just finished defeating the essence of despair and suffering. What can top that? Now Elidibus was talking about pandemonium, and I'm assuming that was like a flashback. I mean, if there's one thing that's you know, that would top suffering and despair, it'd probably be pandemonium. But I guess we'll have to see what we're gonna get into then. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got the macaroons. I don't like the macaroons, but everything else looks pretty good. I like the muffin. The muffin looks the best. And the donuts. Oh.
So much quieter these days without everyone around. Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand.
TATARU, you can pine for my return all you want. I'm here. You're the best.
I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
TATARU's been spying on us.
Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again, and travel the world in search of wonder.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do. We got a Venat wants what a Venat wants. The heart wants what the Venat wants. What the Azim wants, right? The Embed Silk. We gotta travel, broaden our horizons. That's how we get stronger. Endwalker ended. That's the end of that story, that arc. Maybe some tie-ins, but this is a fresh start here, right? So we gotta approach it like we're a fresh sprout. Like I just stepped foot into Eorzea again, right? On the caravan. Maybe we'll do some menial tasks. Some what do they call them? Leave quests? Do people do those? The last time I was there, they're like, the Ethernet is under construction. Oh, look, it's our boy.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
One of my most favorite characters. I'm sure Emmett Silk is beloved by a lot of people, but a very, very fantastic character. Fantastic person to have in any story.
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Also, you know, thinking back to when we were talking about, oh, are they hinting that Emmett Selk was kind of, you know, at the seat of Azim at one point, which we squashed. We said no, based on, you know, the conversations with Hythlodace and everything. But Emmett Selk was holding on to Azim's crystal for a little bit. So, you know, in that spirit, maybe he was, aside, you know, from being in the past and helping out Azim, you know, they're friends and everything, but as later years, when he's holding onto the crystal, maybe he took, you know, some of that will for himself and, you know, sought to adventure as he attempted to rejoin his worlds here. Yeah, he's been holding on to it for centuries, sure. Yeah, you know what I mean by that. He was the bearer of the crystal for a little bit.
I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
We have to protect TATARU at all costs. She's too precious.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
I feel like that's, you know, kind of breaking the fourth wall there, because they know when we jump into things, the developers know, the writers know, we don't change our clothes. I bet that was intentional. Oh. Ooh. Is this the 13th? Everything's so blurry. Is this the world of darkness? Yo, look at the like little halo of thorns. And the antlers of thorns. Returned. Oh, he has a scythe in the shadow. You could see the scythe in the shadow. Who do we know who has a scythe? I mean, oh, Newfound Adventure. Look at that. I like the font color here.
You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
The most pleasant of dreams. Sunshine and happiness in that dream.
To provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
right? Let's see it. I'm excited. Hopefully it looks well on my robust Rogadin body here, right? Based on that little dream sequence that we just had, right now my mind is speculating. First of all, the dude with the scythe, he says, I have returned, meaning he has gone before. Now, is he someone that we witnessed going during the time? Ranjit? I mean, Xenos? I mean, they put it. It wouldn't make sense to, like, he didn't look robust enough to be Xenos, and it wouldn't make sense. Like, Xenos had a good ending. Like, that's something that they should just leave, or at least let it sit for a bit. The world, the environment, it looked pretty dark, looked pretty void-like. I don't know, World of Darkness. I mean, we traveled to the World of Light. Perhaps there's something that needs doing in a World of Darkness. Who knows? That was very kind of you, sir, but I know when I'm being softened up. What is it that you want from me? I just want to hear about some sunken treasure. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Alzadaal III, who was known for his deeds as Satrap in Razathan's earlier days. Okay, history lesson here. Take notes. I'm gonna forget some of this, I know. Some attest that this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. He traveled to it. Oh, I wonder if he went to one of the other, like the actual world. Then there is the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Alzadaal claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within. Oh yeah, he's uh-oh. You doing okay, buddy? Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose it won't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Azama's, he was desperate to buy a treasure map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems he could only get it from some merchant. What's his name? Lolorito? Is it gonna be Lolorito? Ah, I forget. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend. Merely more drinks. Let's signal for water. Yeah, I know how this works. That's how you keep you gotta keep the homies hydrated, right? Been there, done that. I know all too well the perils of dehydrated drinking. I am put in mind of the words of Master Jalzan. Be wary how much of the drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me. That's wise words there. Respect the drink, right? Respect it. Nice VAing. Thank you. I have a lot of practice with this particular role. I've been immersed in there before. If you want to speak with the Zama, well, as I said, we share a taste for Mayhane's fine spirits. Probably came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune.
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
The Ragged Waif. That's just like, what, the waif in Game of Thrones? The waif. So this is the dude. He looks like a trickster, you know? Maybe he does have all this stuff. Oh yeah, he looks shifty.
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
I feel for the lad here.
Come back when you've more than rags to your name.
You know, it's harsh, but you know, I respect it, right? Like, I wouldn't, if I had a secret map, treasure map, I wouldn't just give it away for the free. Yeah, he does have a smug look though. Wouldn't mind wiping that smugness off his face real quick.
Be glad I am no such king boy. You're scrawny-eyed and never return with that treasure alive.
True, probably true as well. Okay, well he's a dick though. Don't be a dick about it.
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that.
Oh, I get it now.
Whatever they pay,
I get it now.
Pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
Okay, you know, before he like started, he fell to the ground. I believed him, but then he fell to the ground, and then now his eyes are all shifted. Okay, I get it. Clever. Clever. Oh, there's our boy. Estidian. Are we going on an adventure together? Estidian. That's all I ever wanted.
A fortune, you say?
Oh, an Estidian. He's gotta find some income, right? That's the last thing we talked about. Is he gonna fall for it?
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
All right, this guy, he might have a future in acting.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Oh yeah, he was never. Oh, that's a hefty sack of coin. All right, it's a bro trip. What's an Estinian?
Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
I know. What a turn of events. That kid looked like he was having second thoughts, though. Maybe that kid will join us.
And now I fleece one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Oh, yeah. Guilty conscience. I never took you for a treasure hunter.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself.
Oh. Gonna help out?
If such a fortune truly exists.
Yeah. Oh, what a
it could
guy.
help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
Wow, what a guy. Estinian, my boy. Alright, I can get behind that.
I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Yeah, a lot of parallels here.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Ah, okay, he got it. Of course, he's got dragon eyes, right? He's literally dragon eye.
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims. Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough.
Yep.
Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
What a good guy. Stinian, my guy. Oh, just the two of us. We can make it if... Oh, he heard it. He overheard. It's all good, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Especially at your age, right? Just, you know. Learn from this. My friends, what brings you to our humble village? How you doing, man? How's it going? Oh, is the kid coming on this adventure? I'm down for that. That's like it's, you know, like a nice, like a movie plot line, right? The kid stows away on board. See you there, boy. Show yourself. I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thavnir? You are. I know you are. It's all good, man. I'm ashamed of what I've done and beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have, well, we'd be... It's all good. Enough. I knew your game and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out, for my friend here was seeking those very ruins. The map you brought is very real, as is the... whoa! It's real! Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright. I feel very confident with this Stinian around. Please, I cannot bear the thought of sending the heroes of Eorzea to their deaths. It's all good. The heroes of Aetheris, I should say. Aetheris. You might need a hand moving the treasure. Wait. Do I actually get to pick? My first thought was Thancred or Nuriage, because I kind of wanted like a bro trip. I'm gonna say Thancred or Nuriage. Those two would answer our calls, certainly, but they left the Rising Stones with a definite task in mind, and I am loath to interrupt their self-appointed mission. Oh no, I wanted a bro trip. It would just be like Final Fantasy 15 all over again, except we're on a boat. We're on a boat instead of a car. Oh, we gotta go down the list. Okay, all right. Well, my next pick would be the twins. Your opinion was wrong. I'm picking who I would like to travel with. Little Lord Alphino and his sister. Were they not bound? I know they're bound for Garlemald, but just entertain the idea. They have far more important... Yeah, okay, fine. You want me to do... Okay, next would be Y'shtola. Rahatia and Kral, they're cool, but they're doing important things in the students. But Y'shtola, she's seeking knowledge. She's writing, she could write about the adventures here. Her magic could be a welcome addition, but I am loath to interrupt her research. Mayhap we can ask a less prickly companion. What about Harry Boulder? Can we call Harry Boulder? Hi, Kara might have her hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, he would surely leap at the. It's not. I don't hate Graha, okay? Don't get it twisted if you're thinking anything like that, okay? I was just, you know, I wanted bro trip and then, you know, twin trip, because the twins are all, like, I like the twins, and then Y'shtola, like her and Estinian would have been an interesting combination. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Hey, what a good guy. Call me Estinian. Oh, see, what a big softy. What a big softy. All right, I like it. I like where this is going. Oh, look at these two. You know, look, I'm happy to bring them along, right? I just thought the other...
Ejika, my good man.
The other scenarios might have been a little funnier, right? A little bro trip or like a Y'shtola Estinian thing going on, right?
Would you be so kind as to...
Hey, buddy, it's me, the Pompadour of Light.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Yeah. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's time to go.
Of Alzadaal III.
Let's go. You and me, buddy. Or and Growl. Y'all can both come. Yeah, come on.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition?
Yeah, you guys were my first choice. I came straight to you. My first choice. Is he excited? He's excited. He's ready to go. Oh, his tail's wiggling. His ears are twitching.
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you.
Oh my god, look at him. Raha is so ready. He's so ready.
You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
All right. Oh, he's happy.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
Oh, he's ready.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already. Have you asked anyone else to come along?
No, like I said, you're my first and only choice. My first choice.
Then might I suggest we invite Y'shtola?
Ah. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
Since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the world.
Yeah. This will be so funny. Estinian and Y'shtola, I want to see it.
However, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlion the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenor.
Okay, all right. And maybe she'll find some interesting things to write about in her book. This is more history to transcribe, right?
I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger.
Yes, come on. That's what I've been saying. Let's bring everyone.
I've never known Y'shtola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Hey, it's very draining pouring through so much research. At least in my own personal experience. Might use that for a thumbnail. Seems clickbaity enough.
Close my eyes for one moment.
Maybe that one too. Oh.
Ow!
Oh. I should have grabbed a screenshot on that one. We've been here for a while, just watching you sleep.
Alzadaal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world.
Yeah. Just like we talked about. They speculated that he went to a different world. There it is. Full circle, right?
If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished.
Yeah.
An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse.
Okay, squad is assembling.
And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
After we get Urianger.
Ah, our illustrious champion.
Ah, our illustrious Urianger. It's good to see. Wasn't Thancred with you? I wanna hear about that. Yeah, what's Thancred doing?
He left to attend to some personal errand, but should be returning ere long.
Oh, a personal errand? Wonder what that could be. Like we talked about, they should prepare the moon for the next time some calamity comes around, and we do need to escape Aetheris again, right? Just to have it ready, because, you know, be nice to have. 2, they could turn it into like a theme park. 3, gold saucer on the moon. Expansion. Franchising off to the moon.
I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperites now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
Or they just want to... They just want to set up some activities for us to do on the moon. Hey.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery,
yeah,
they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon.
I'm down. That sounds cool.
So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
Oh, that's so funny. I love it. Funny how this is all lining up, right? Stydian was looking for a way to help the peoples. Treasure. Stoll is looking a way to traverse the worlds. Well, it just so happens the history of this treasure, the dude, untold riches they have gotten from other worlds. And 3, the Loperites, they're looking to put on a treasure hunt. Works out well for everyone. Yeah, and maybe we'll find a connection in this little treasure vault about that dark world and that thing with the scythe. Some hints as to what that's leading towards.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
Are we? Oh, buddy, what's going on?
I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
Oh, a former mentor. Who is his former mentor? How was your pilgrimage?
Having an astrologian beside you on the road is surprisingly convenient. And it doesn't hurt that he's making strides with his light-hearted banter.
There it is, right? Urianger, leveling up the social skills and the stealth.
In any case, as we made our way around Alzadaal, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches.
Well, I'm sure there's a full-grown headache coming our way.
If you have a Stydian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Hey, the more the merrier.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
I love the banter.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters.
I mean, there's already 5. What's one more gonna do? But I feel it. It's cool. It's cool. You do your thing.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations.
Just the idea of, like, I don't know, the adventurer heading out, just you know, doing adventurer things, visiting different lands, the freedom of being on, being by oneself. It sounds kind of nice, doesn't it? Now, would I do that in the real world? Would I solo travel to another country or something? I don't know. Maybe if I had like the capabilities of a Thancred, where I feel very secure and confident in just, my ability to wreck shit if I needed to, maybe. If I felt like I had plot armor, maybe. A new adventure. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the, man, this sea looks really nice. It's very blue. Very blue. Oh, it's a thing. This is an actual thing. I thought we were going to I thought it was gonna be like a new map or something. I can't even do Alzadaal's Legacy. I'm too scrub. I'm not even strong enough to do it. Oh, these people look cool. It looks cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, hello. Okay, all right. I like the vibe here. Yeah. Oh, we got, what are those? We got monkey marmots. Little monkey things. Alzadaal's legacy. All right. Man, she's all purple and everything. I like it. Man, we would have vibed together with when I had my purple gear. I look like a scrub compared to these people now. This reminds me, there was one dungeon early on in the game when we were on some like tropical something, some sort of other island. I really like that one too. That one was cool. All right, into the waterfall here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Oh, what is that? We got a jellyfish. Little jellyfish of some sort. All right, he's doing a thing. What's the squid doing? All right, the tentacles are going in. That one's going in. I don't know what's happening. Oh, what is that? Wait. Oh, okay. We're going out of there. I think I got hit by that. All right, perfect. I lost my stacks. I was looking too hard at the jellyfish. It was very intriguing. I don't know what that spells out for me. I'm gonna move over to the side where Lola May is. Okay. Oh, it's the path of where they end up. I get it now. I get it. Abby Jam is down. I have no clue how to do these bosses. How come you don't know how to do these bosses? You know how to do all the bosses. This boss was easy. If I could do it, you could do it. Whee! Glyph of passage detected, confirming bearer's identity. Oh, I think I've seen like footage of this underground dungeon before, either on someone's stream or something. This reminds me of Final Fantasy 15. Wasn't there a dungeon like this in Final Fantasy 15? Or am I crazy? It's an aquarium. It is. Oh yeah, look, it's an aquarium. Look at that. Now that, oh, there's a big shark or something. Oh wow, look at that. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish, isn't there? I like how, is this a royal crab? Claw Trap Alzadaal the 14. It's like Satrap, but a claw trap. I get it. That's funny. That's funny. That's very funny. I like it. We are ready. Let's do it. It's morphin' time. Turn back, treasure seeker, or this vault will be your tomb. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what those are. All right, that one's clearly shooting a thing. They're shooting a thing across there. Did I get hit by something? I don't see. Oh. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, I didn't see that. Something happened. Oh, okay. All right, he's summoning more things. Hopefully I can see the things on the ground. What does that mean? I'm gonna stand next to Lola May. Lola May seems to know what's happening here. Oh, I ran out of oh, lost my stacks. Hey, the shield. Okay, it's this whatever side the shield's not on. That's the side you want to go on. I get it. I get it. Your greed will be your undoing. Got it. I lost my stacks. Awesome. Oh my God! Look at all this. I'm gonna be rich. Look at all this. It's gotta be worth something massive, right? It's gotta be. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, this guy looks interesting. Looming Warden Capiculu. Wow. He's all, it's the fabric, like the Thabnir fabric. The colorful fabric. This vault is under my protection. Failure to withdraw will invite chastisement. Ooh, chastisement, okay. Wait, what? I'm a top? What does that mean? Oh, this is easy. I lost my stacks though. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, this way seems nice. Easy. Spin to win. We spin into win, baby. See, dude, bro, this is easy, man. Easiest ah! What was that? He's doing a thing. I'm still spinning. Wait. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right. Okay. Easy. Easy. I lost my stacks. Stacks are gone. Easy. That boss was easier than the other bosses. Oh, look at that. Look at that chain. There's something in there.
What have we here?
What's in? Is there a genie?
Like a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Oh, okay. No genie.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Okay.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Varshan? How'd you get in here?
This is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
No, we're not common looters, but we do want to loot to help the people though, and to line my pockets.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Dang, we're messing with heritage and history. There's something in there though.
Ritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It'd be awesome if there was a genie in there, but that it's a furnace.
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Or someone, perhaps. I wasn't going to touch it, but you know, it's told. What is that? Oh, the death's there.
You and I will speak later.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Not the time for frivolity, my friend. It's not the time.
This something of which thou speakest, might it be some manner of threat?
Perhaps I should simply show you.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see it. Please be a genie. 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 Please be something like a genie. Oh, it's dark. Oh, it's just like void juice. Oh, it's a void eye portal gate. Not soup. Void soup. This correlates with our dream or that vision or whatever the player saw.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
A planar fissure. That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
That's what I just said. It was a functioning gate. It's a void gate. Because it reminded me of if you do a lot of the Black Mage quests. I mean, we've seen it in MSQ, but the Black Mage job quests, and then in Shadowbringers, dealing with the Mage of Darkness, he was hopping in and out of these dark portals as well. Nero almost got stuck in one, right? Yo, are we doing 13th shenanigans, World of Darkness? Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
I am curious too.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. An age 5 millennia past, when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Mericidia.
5 millennia,
The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat, and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors.
Bahamut and Tiamat. Wow. Oh, we're gonna... Ooh.
With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
Whoa. Yeah, look at these guys. Are these ones that we fought before?
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void.
I really need to relearn myself about just the lore of the Alligans, the Crystal Tower, the 13th world that we did that raid in the past.
Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
Yeah, this is creepy.
I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land.
Wow, that must have been a crazy battle.
Along with my sibling, Ashdaya.
Ashdaya. Sibling. Now I'm assuming Ashdaya was lost.
Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south. And I was with her when she fought against the Void-Sent hordes.
Were you with her? I'm sure this is, you know, she's gone, right?
Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble.
Wow.
She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength.
Now, couple theories are coming to mind here, right? I'm just thinking, she plunged herself into the Void Gate. Did she herself become corrupted inside that place? And is that figure that we saw with the scythe, is that like the humanoid form of the dragon, or just, you know, one of the, just a human, like, you know, a void thing, person doing void things? You know what I mean?
I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her.
They live a long time, so if she wasn't killed, she could still be there.
And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
Right, exploring. I like where this is going.
I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust. And the arts to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Also, I understand why they chose to play this music at the, you know, the beginning of this scene here, dealing with dragon history here.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Alzadaal was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure.
So, just thinking about, you know, how Y'shtola is trying to traverse the worlds here, it seems that the Void, they're able to create these gates. What's the matter? I mean, as far as any sort of gates that we've come across, it's always been Void gates. Why do they have that ability to open up these rifts?
It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn.
All I'm saying is, if Y'shtola can... if we can figure out how they do it, maybe we can kind of copy that. Except not making it as void and dark and scary looking, right?
Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Oh. So this is it after it's grown a little bit. Is that why? That's why he's...
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
Is that why Vitra created this homunculus child could fit through?
With hope in my heart, I used a simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of voidsent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed.
Maybe he just had to go a little bit deeper. You know, if we could find a way to expand this to fit the pop through, I'm down.
'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
Oh, okay, I get it. It was a... yeah, okay.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Alzadaal and abandoning your sister. And you chose the latter.
Yep, that's harsh, but yep.
'Twas not that thy sibling scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void.
Yeah. Are we gonna deal with the warped dragon on the other side over there?
With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
I like where this is going. Come on, let's go. I want to see more worlds.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we found her there, whether in her same dragon form or in some other, you know, void-ish form. Humanoid void, perhaps, with a scythe.
And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection.
Send in the pomp. Send me in.
So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
We did leave this thing open for quite a long time here. Yeah, we should we should get back to closing it here.
I wish only to forget the rest.
See, she's thinking. He's on the same train of thought. They can make these void gates to traverse the world. Why can't we do that too? There's some secrets there. Some secrets to be had. Ah, I meant to ask, what prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? It was all, man, we were really pointing the finger in this arc to everyone else. It was all Estinian's idea. Well, as you have seen, the fabulous wealth from the stories is quite real, if not its rumored origin, but I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. I've been adding to that trove for years, little by little, but the time has come to spend it, that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Wow, look at this guy. Just, you know, have a little nest egg, like a savings for any unforeseen circumstances. That's kind of like real world advice, right? I mean, what's the general saying? Anywhere from like 3, however you feel comfortable, really, but like minimum like 3 months expenses saved away if you can in case of emergency. I try to do that. What's gonna happen next? I wish there was another patch. I don't want to finish this story because there's gonna be no more story for a while. Mistress Krile was eager to. Oh, we gotta help her. We gotta help Krile out with academic things or whatever, bureaucracy things. We can discuss my findings once I return. Do not be rid of me so easily. Okay, I predict we'll get some juicier details either at the end of this patch or the beginning of next patch or something. She'll make some headway. Maybe she'll, you know, curiosity killed the cat, right? But maybe she'll open it unintentionally or something. I want to see where the plot goes. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the 13th, the void. Are we gonna see the thing again? Oh yeah, it's looking all void-like. Looking all void-like. I like the pillars, the aesthetics of it. Okay, we got the throne here. I wish I remember. I should do that raid series again. Or that raid. Whoa. Oh, we got some gauntlets here. Am I supposed to recognize this right now? So, okay, there's 1, 2. How many were there? 4? I have returned. This is the guy who said I have returned. Did I recognize that helmet? Okay, we got 4 altars or something. Am I supposed to recognize this guy? Throne of the Earth. I sensed the breaching of a gate, but it was not instigated from this side. It was thrown open from the other. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Throne of the Earth. I'm assuming you got fire, wind, yeah. Throne of Fire. I too felt it. A rare occurrence, yes, but such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. Oh, this is new. Okay, good. Throne of Fire. An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have awaited for nigh on 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. And you said whatever this is not related to Pandemonium, right? Pandemonium was its own thing that Elidibus was talking about. Okay, well, Throne of Wind. Yet we must not underestimate he who bested the Cloud of Darkness. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispersed by some flesh and blood mortal. Right, okay. Alright, we're getting into some things here. I like it. Okay. Throne of Water, let him come. I will drown the world and watch this fleshling gasp for breath in his final moments. Oh. Hey. This is pretty cool. Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. What is your cause? Think back on our struggles beneath this sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. I mean, the only thing to go off of is parallels to the world of the first world, right? Where, you know, the world was consumed by light, this is the world consumed by darkness. Ashians are out of the picture now. The rejoining is out of the picture now, right? It should be those schemes, but regardless of those schemes, you know, out of the picture, there are still denizens of the world of light, denizens of the void of darkness that have their own agendas. Oh, hello. It's time we set the war in motion and win redemption for our star. Look at this guy. He's got like one eye. One eye or something, huh? Big pauldrons, got horns. Which calamity was the 13th linked to? Let's share in the wealth. I gotta think on this a little bit here. I remember Alzadaal. It's just, you know, disrupting the economy like that. The final days, man, it's hard on the people. You take away buyers, take away sellers. It's a tough life. It's rough. Yeah, poor kid. Poor kid. If the game ever takes place sometime in the far future, or there's a new game that's in the same, you know, same world, same, you know, but maybe far in the future, the baby that we helped rescue during the final days, who, you know, who lost his mom and dad, whose mom, you know, got hit and fell into that pool. But if that baby grew up and was a character that they referenced, that'd be pretty awesome to see. These guys look so cool. They all look really cool. I like the aesthetics of this place. The people and the building, the architecture. I love it.
The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Alzadaal's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day of need.
That's very, very responsible of you.
And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor.
Stimulus. Stimulus for everybody.
In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul.
Ahawan went out like a boss. A true boss.
The treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more.
Yeah, okay. Yep, taking the gold, turning it into, you know, a more easily executed currency, then investing it back into the port, establishment here. This is the key. It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna, well, maybe not a long time, but it's gonna take a while, right, to get things kicking up again. But this is something that, like, you know, exponential progress. It's kind of snowballs. The better things get, the more people start to return. Keeps feeding into each other, right?
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
That's a good point. Yeah, it's tough when it comes to the children, right? They're not adults that Reacher can just give coin to and be like, okay, here you go. Here's a little stimulus. And the adults will know what to do with it. I mean, the kids, they need some guidance.
Nay, a proper solution is needed. one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
I haven't felt this much pressure when giving an answer since I felt when we were establishing how to make the economy of Alamigo more robust, how to bring back a labor force there and rejuvenate their economy with Lolorito and the Sultana. I thought about that for so long. Now they're asking me this question. Taxes. Levy them on trade profits in exchange for your investment. It takes a village. I'm kind of curious where this leads to, though. I'm gonna say this one.
I see. We create a reliable source of revenue.
Yeah. As much as I hate paying taxes, I realize how important they are. Though I wish, sometimes, like, why can't they fix the pot? We pay so much in taxes in this state. Why don't they fix my potholes? I got potholes on every single road that I drive on. Go fix my potholes. Come on.
Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of Alzadaal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
There it is. Pay for the services for the people, right? We kind of have that here.
Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Obamacare. I like this. I was gonna say the Awan. That'd be a nice name, but we can go with Alzadaal here.
Alzadaal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores.
Yeah. I think it's very nice.
When I think of Alzadaal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It is tough. I think it's a fitting name, though.
Isn't that right, men?
This guy looks cool. His helmet.
This bodes well for that boy. Murad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Yeah, I hope it works out.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Alzadaal Foundation.
Right, the Alzadaal Foundation.
Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
I was kind of wondering what these people's functions were. I guess they're clerks. Now they have like the dancer weapon or whatever. I thought maybe they're entertainers or something, or maybe they're ninja, espionage faction here. But they're clerks, right? This is like dancer things, right? Dancer attire, dancer weapons.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Hell yeah. Okay. To a brighter future.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening.
Okay. I'm actually very curious how it keeps it sealed. We were talking about that earlier.
For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years. From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them.
Okay. Let's see how long it takes for the game to lose me here. I'm on board. I understand thus far. Keep going.
Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Right.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world.
Right, I remember this. I just edited that video really recently, so I remember the bacon here. It's the bacon with the symbol.
The magics tore a hole in the walls separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness.
It's true, and we saw a lot of faces here. Look, we got Gosetsu. It looks like a Manolane. Yep, we got all our peoples here. Yeah, great little hints and nods that they throw in here, huh?
Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Okay, Gargoyle, shots fired. You are of middling power. Gargoyle, okay. Y'all remember that show, Gargoyles? I used to love that when I was a kid. So cool. Oh, creepy. This dungeon looks kind of familiar.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate.
Okay, still on board here.
The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact.
Okay, makes sense to me.
Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner.
Wow, look at that. Look at this worm thing. They got sides here. This guy's got two, like, scimitars ready. So someone's channeling it from the other side. All right, there's people on the other side channeling that. You try to go through? He was waiting.
Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain Exarch dragged us to the first.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, yeah, I'm on board still. I'm still on board here. This is making sense. The soul. Wonder what they do with the body. They just leave it there?
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Scent's physical form is left behind in the 13th.
Yeah, but I bet the Void Scent don't care for, you know, the other Void Scent bodies, as well as Kral was taking care of our comatose Scion friends. Right, well, the soul came through, and then they put it... Yeah, this is kind of like the Black Mage questline, right?
Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the Gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
In the Black Mage questline, they were like golems and things like that, who were, you know, being sprung to life.
For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense to me.
Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
Right, and the only worlds that we really learned of are the 1st and the 13th too. But yeah, we seem to always be having a Void Scent summit over here.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
Okay, why is it so weakened here? One of my first thoughts was, you know, when a world has been so consumed by an element, maybe in a sense that's weakening it. But the first was for all intents and purposes, all consumed by the light. It doesn't mean it was necessarily weakened, right? There were no light portals being opened, but it's not like it's not like someone had an intention to open up a light portal, though.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
No. The danger is too great.
Hesitant. He's hesitant based on the past here.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
This music makes me so happy. Like we're about to embark on something new. As deadly as this is, right? Exploring dark, demonic portals, but...
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
We could take them.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness...
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
Since when were you one for the quiet life?
You know, I could retire to the Gold Saucer, maybe find, you know, some property on a beautiful lake somewhere. I could live on the first. There was some cool scenery on the first.
That
Uncovering
said, as much
the
as
plot.
I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal
she's
authority.
giving... Can you say no to that face?
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
This could 100% endanger your people. We need to be clear about that.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten Alzadaal, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first.
Oh, in the first place. Sorry, I got too zealous. Okay, what's the plan here?
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daymir was overseeing the project.
Okay.
Daymir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
Daymir.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
You know, uncovering this mystery, trying to figure out who's kind of beckoning the void to this side here. You know, one theory is, according to this, maybe it just takes a void to summon another void, to manipulate the gate. That being the case, then whoever's summoning them here, we've had a void, someone of the void, something of the void living amongst our midst for a bit then.
A man-made void scent.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
Yeah, I mean, that's dangerous stuff, right?
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
the restricted section with Graha's favorite place to sneak around. Yeah, the restricted section. That's where you get all the knowledge. No matter what game, movie, TV series, gotta go to the restricted section. And then I can help Corral with her paperwork. Or whatever it was she needed help with. Oh. Ooh. Oh, look at this place. All right. And look at these pillars here with the books all around them. That's interesting. It gets wider at the top. You would think it might be the other way around, but...
If House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
Oh, she's excited. Let us begin. The most intense library scene you will ever come across. It's like we're dancing. Dancing amongst all the knowledge here. Waltzing through the knowledge. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that.
Among the ranks of the Voidsent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard.
Atomos. Okay. Oh, wait, didn't we kind of... It wasn't necessarily a Voidsent, but in the last dungeon we did, there was a thing that kind of spawned in other things. I don't remember exactly what it looked like. It kind of... Some familiarities here. Well, here's the front view picture. Looks like a gaping maw, and then here's the back view. Got like a stinger or something?
From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations.
So whatever was in that vault, was this what we saw? Because those were, I forget, simulacrums, right? Did they model it after this? It kind of reminded me of this.
Our findings reveal that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate.
Okay. Wow. Wow. How nature has evolved, right?
Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism.
Hey, ethereal wave pattern. We're able to emulate that.
We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos.
Okay. How they did it, huh?
How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon Voidsent, has been discussed among academics for years now.
Oh, it has. Okay.
Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales.
Can't say that I have. Was that a thing I should know?
And still, House Damia went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for.
It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
Well, old secrets trying to guard right could lead to impending doom again, so...
Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the Void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
Oh shit. Is this really gonna happen?
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Let's see.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Oh, you talking to me?
I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
Oh, I wonder what it's gonna be. Imp? What's like an imp? Like a pixie? Fairy? What are other familiars?
I dislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
That's what I'm curious about.
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Is it gonna be what's the thing with the whiskers? Are those familiars technically? They're beasts.
Water, water, froth and foam!
Oh, dang. Or maybe a frog or something. She got really hyper there for a hot second.
Ready your arms.
I fear she's been possessed.
Yeah, that was very cute.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
It was adorable. Oh, it's a Pokemon. It's a Pokemon. Look at these little things. Oh. Can she not resist?
No, not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. You stole us familiars.
I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual.
I think it's very, very suitable. Oh, they got the creepy music.
This one will bear a warding scale.
And the other one will not. We need a control. Oh, you just put it in the body? There it is. All right, all
And when they
warded.
return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption. If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Frothing foam!
Nixies, into the Void.
Nixies, go! Oh my god, they're so cute. Stay safe. What if they're both? What if they both got done in? Oh, never mind. Okay, that one's definitely feeling some effects. Oh, the poor thing! Oh no! Oh! That's so cruel! Okay, well the other one's Gucci.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Is it safe to touch? Oh, it's so...
Poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
It's like a fish out of water. Hello? Oh, it's going down.
We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate.
Did it sound like... Oh, look at those things. Yo. All right, beware my mighty staff.
In the name of Alzadaal III, I bar this door unto the void.
Those things are creepy. Yeah, look at those. They got the arms coming out and everything. Were those imps? Kind of look like imps. They're the only ones who could conceivably kind of fit through that too, right? So.
Sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
Okay, my question still stands in sealing the void. When the lid is closed, does the void gate kind of just disappear? Or when the lid is closed, is the void gate still open? But the creatures are kind of trapped inside the crucible, or whatever that thing is.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent.
We're just letting it lay there. What about... Did we not learn anything from Hermes? Are we just gonna let it just chill like that?
The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium.
Hermes would be...
Rest now.
Very displeased. Alright, yeah, put it out of its misery. Okay, there it goes. Alright.
But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation.
Oh. Okay. Maybe, do we have to make it more robust, or do we keep multiple talismans and reload when one started to get
It was,
weakened?
of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently.
Well, maybe they can experiment a little bit on it. Get it working again.
We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
It's
my
dark.
apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness.
Now, did that lead to a calamity? That's my question.
In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste and made of that world a useless void.
Right. I think that's bringing to mind something here, right? Is that kind of why? Yeah, that's what it was. It was a failed attempt in what they were trying to do, right? So they did take some steps after to be like, okay, let's not repeat what happened on the 13th there.
I can picture it now. The sunless Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
Well, I remember the environment, and I remember some of the creatures, but some of the plot points that actually happened, the dialogue, etc. It's been a long time.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage.
Ooh, I got little body tingles there. I like the idea, though. Expanding our horizons.
A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
New mysteries, discoveries, new, universal, threatening, impending dooms, perhaps.
But first, I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
I mean, that's a lot of content that the developers could tap into, right? All the different worlds. Now, would that get stale after a while? Into a couple worlds. What does the other worlds have to offer? If there's not some, grand hierarchy of mission to accomplish, like the Ascian rejoining the final days, that was a grand hierarchy that it eventually led to. So they would need to find something kind of on that scale.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos. Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives?
I feel like Vritra he's still a little bit hesitant here. It's dangerous territory, right?
Your Excellency?
We're so gung-ho about doing this, but he's seen... I mean, we've seen it too, but he's seen it and he's lost someone very close to him. To the Void.
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
Or perhaps he was deep in thought, thinking that, oh, maybe there's a chance that I can find my sister again. Yeah, this seems like a nation, especially, how reliant and how important their alchemist studies are. They'd be very eager to help and be a part of that pursuit of knowledge.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
There it is, the academics. That's what I meant to say. You said it in one sentence. There it is.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
Hey, but it kind of comes with age, right, and responsibilities. Can't be as fearless and reckless as one once was. Though I'm sure, inside Vritra, the longing to find out the truth of his sister still lingers. I'm sure we're gonna see it. We might get some dragon action inside the Void. That's what I want to see.
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence.
Yeah. Sounds like, you know, quite a bond. Especially, you know, between the dragons, right? It lives such a long time. So the bonds that they create with each other.
No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together.
That may happen.
But I am Satrap now.
Yes, you do have responsibilities, but you got friends like us, right?
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Or they'll take up the mantle here.
Nadine, what is this about?
They're gonna pick up a lot of the slack here, maybe allowing you to focus on this.
Celestinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire?
Dang, man, that's sweet. That's touching. Look at his face. Oh.
We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
Voice actor sounds kind of familiar here, but yeah, man, this is very touching. Very touching. They got you, man.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet...
Now you listen to me, Varshan. You are wearing that face, after all.
I like this guy. Nabdeen, good guy.
As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister.
Oh shit. Make sure you talk to Nabdeen after. Okay, okay.
We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
They're good peoples here, man. Good peoples. Oh, they're all gonna... Oh, the clerks? Oh, are those even clerks? Those are alchemists.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
This is a very nice moment. And the music is, I mean, this track is always a great compliment to these heartfelt moments here too. Oh, they're all, oh, Estidian. Oh, it's the boy and his sister.
Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy.
Oh shit, man. Who knew we'd be getting all these feels here in this patch? Whenever this track comes on, you know it's gonna be wholesome, yeah. Oh yeah.
And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
Oh shit. Good job, Estinian. Protect them well. You must take heart.
heart and protect them well.
Okay. Resolved.
Such were the words I once said to you. And here I stand, failing to live up to them.
I wish I remembered a lot of these quotes. It would just be that much more meaningful. But I assume sometimes when we say poetic things to NPCs, we're requoting something that they said or someone they know said. But I wish I remembered them, so I can have all the feels.
If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Alzadaal. My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavnir for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the Satrap's most essential duties.
Alright.
While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention.
See, what I'm curious about is... Oh, shit! Look who it is, Disaster. You just wake up or what, man?
I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Alright, yeah. But put your faith in the people.
Take care
again.
And fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
Oh, shucks. What a good moment.
I would not dare make you cry.
Is there a quest after the... Oh, meanwhile on the 13th. Oh, this means it's the end. We're getting a thing. We made it. Oh, this place looks so cool. Yeah, I want to know about this scythe. This thing with the scythe. It said, I have returned. Is that the same scythe? What are the pauldrons? I don't recognize it. I don't recognize it. Should I recognize it? Oh, he's got the hands. It showed up in Endwalker MSQ. It did?
And thus I am returned.
Try to kill your friends? I mean...
To this world, bereft of saviors.
The body switch, yeah. Let paths unwalked, adventures spur, pulses quicken, spirit stirs. That was Xenos' buddy. His avatar. Oh, wait. His avatar. To be continued, Grats, thank you. I have to go back and look at the footage. I remember the body switch. He was in our body. Then we had Fandaniel in Fandaniel doing Fandaniel things. What were we in? Oh my god, I don't. Oh my. I'll figure it out. Okay.